Oh, well, I haven't done one of these in a long time, so let's hope I don't suck it up too bad. Got another Road to Commander game for you, another doubleheader Road to Commander game for you, kind of like the Yankees had a doubleheader today. And they won the first game 4-2, and they got blown out in the second game 10-2. But you can't win them all. And this is going to be two Nuketown games, 9.5 minutes long, now that I trimmed it a little bit. But, of course I don't like to talk about the gameplay, because gameplay gets boring sometimes. You know, you get sick of hearing the same thing every time. You get sick of hearing... And here I go with the Galil. It's a good gun. I typically use the this attachment and this attachment on it. And yeah, so boring, monotone, garbage. You don't want to hear that. No, you want to hear personality in your commentators. So this is what I have to offer. I have the title of this video, which is pretty reflective of who I really am. Ladies and gentlemen, I am a prom skipping nerd, and I'm proud. It's like that SpongeBob episode where Patrick convinces SpongeBob that he's ugly. So he's like, say it, I'm ugly, and what? Proud. I'm ugly and I'm proud. Well, I'm a prom skipping nerd, and I'm proud. And no, if you're asking, well, what'd you skip it doing, playing Black Ops? The answer to that is no, I haven't played Black Ops in a good 2.5 months. Since my Xbox has been broken, which is really why I've cut down on the video uploading. And because of finishing up school. I had to get my finals out of the way, where I actually had to buckle down and study for once in my life. And it's only going to get harder from here now that I'm going to go to college. But off of that and onto the theme of this video, which is I am a prom skipping nerd, and you know, I can't emphasize that enough. I'm not ashamed to say that that is who I am. Like, everybody's at prom right now, either drinking possibly alcohol-laden punch, or getting it on in the back room, or the after party, or wherever. I know a couple of my friends are actually gonna, you know, stay over at one of their houses and get totally wasted and do random shit. I don't know what they think they're gonna do, but hopefully they don't end up doing something too stupid and getting either arrested or killed, because I kind of want to see them again. Anyway, yeah, so what this year was for me, looking back, senior year of high school, it's the last year you're ever going to see the people that you've known for the last 12 years, but everybody got so emotional. Everybody was like, oh, I'm gonna miss you guys. Like, the last week of school, everybody was like full of tears and crap, and they were like, oh, I'm so sorry. Like, I can't believe we could have done more things, but now we're gonna go our separate ways. I'm going to school in blah 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 state, and you're going to school 3,000 miles away from me, so I'm never gonna see you again. Wah wah. Dude, I was freaking cheering. I was like, yes, let me get the fuck out of this school, man. I'm sick of this, and I can't wait to get out and have a summer all to myself like last year. And that day has almost come, because since today, Wednesday the 22nd, is prom, I don't know why the hell my school thinks of doing it like this, but tomorrow night is graduation. And the reason I say I can't believe why they're doing this is because, use common sense. We have a bunch of high school seniors at prom the night before graduation. I'm gonna bet you $50 right now, $50 that I don't have, that half the kids are gonna show up to that graduation hungover. And I'm gonna like come on in my next video, and I'm gonna like tell you that how many kids I can tell, like whether they have headaches, or they're really irritable. They're just like, oh, stay the fuck away from me. Like, I can't stand the lights, man. Or, you know, you can probably tell if they've been doing drugs and shit, because I bet a bunch of them do that too. You can just tell. It's just they're just those people that you can just look at and say, yep, you've been doing something. You can't hide it. And, you know, that kind of makes me ashamed that I'm part of that class, but then there's a lot of really smart kids that are part of the class too. But, yeah, off of that too. Back to me being a prom skipping nerd, and what I did do to skip prom during my time skipping prom is that A, I'm recording this video, and B, I was playing WoW a little bit working on my druid, my 85 druid. Got him a cape from a midsummer event where, you know, it's like the beginning of summer. They do a festival for a week and a half, and you have to kill this boss that's like the Lord of Winter, and he wants to destroy summer forever. Oh no! Well, you kill him, and you have a variety of capes that drop for like every spec of every class. So I've been doing it for the last 2 days because that's how long it's been out. I've been doing it to get the cape that gives me agility, and so far I've run it about 5 times and it hasn't dropped. And it probably there's only like 5 capes that drop, and it hasn't dropped yet. So I'm getting pretty pissed off. Like, I think I got it last year on my hunter. I needed the same cape, and I think I got it on like the 3rd try. But, you know, beggars can't be choosers. I ended up picking up a cape that I could use for my off spec. So that's all good. So it wasn't a total loss. And I'm going to try again tomorrow and hope for the best. So, you know, you can only hope that you can get it. So with about 3 minutes left in this video, I want to go over what's been going on in recent days that has caught my attention, and turn your attention to one thing that I thought was really sad was the death of Ryan Dunn yesterday, or actually no, 2 days ago. Ryan Dunn, the star of Jackass, Viva La Bam, and various other shows. What ended up happening was that on Monday morning, he was driving his Porsche 911, and he was driving it drunk, and unfortunately he went off the road, through a guardrail, hit a tree, exploded. The car exploded, not him, and he died in the impact, and afterwards the fire that consumed the car. You can see in before and after pictures, he had a really nice car. I mean, he was like one of those guys that loved to trick out his cars, and he loved to work on them and stuff. And in the end, when they were pulling it out of the trees, it was like a shell, not even. It was like a frame of what was left of the car. And, you know, I watched a lot of videos and I read about a lot of articles about what happened to him. Turns out he was really drunk when he crashed. He was like 2.5 times over the legal limit. His blood alcohol was like almost 0.17. And he killed an assistant to the Jackass crew. That was his passenger that was in the car, and he died too in the fire. And today I watched the first interview with Bam after he found out that Ryan died, and he was standing on the expressway next to where Ryan crashed, and dude, he fucking lost it. I'm not kidding. He was in tears. He was like, I've never lost anyone this close before that mattered this much to me. And like this guy, Bam Margera, that if you grew up like I did watching Jackass and Viva La Bam, he was a fearless, unwavering warrior. But now you see he has a soft side, and you know, how would you feel if you lost your best friend? I mean, like, he was close enough to Ryan that he was calling him his brother. They were best friends. Like, I would hate that if that happened to my best friend, and I'd probably react the same way, even though I'm actually not bragging, but I'm a pretty strong person. Like, I didn't even cry at my grandmother's funeral last year. I was the only one who didn't. And, you know, you gotta your heart goes out to the guy. I mean, your heart goes out to his family, his friends, the entire Jackass crew, and you know, you're never gonna see Ryan Dunn again. So it's just really sad, and I hope that I don't know whether they're gonna keep going and they're gonna stop in his memory, but the video's pretty much over by now. So like and leave a comment. Rest in peace, Ryan Dunn, and I'll see you guys later.